Hi, today we're going to talk about why it's important to have an ego, to really care about what you are pursuing, and to actually care about what other people think. We're going to dive into this, not too much, but enough for you to start to really understand yourself maybe a little bit better and the intricacies of the mind and how once we've received some education, some different ways of looking at our experience and ourselves, how it can really support us in directing energy, directing structure, directing maybe more awareness, more intention in the game of your life and in the game on the ice or whatever sport that you're playing. I was speaking to an athlete the other day, and it was all about what we were speaking about was, why do some people, there's lots of people that have these big dreams to get to the NHL, to get to the PWHL, to get to the Olympics. These athletes or these different people that have these ambitions, why do some get there and some do not? And one of the things that I shared that I feel is extremely important, especially for those that are really considerate of others and are maybe a little more, for lack of a better word, sensitive to different experiences and different events. We're all different, but we all need this ego. So for me, my answer was, essentially, I feel there has to be a strong ego at play, but a healthy ego, not one, because there's polarity in everything. You can have an unhealthy ego that one judges everyone else and judges yourself, like something is always wrong and something is always right. And then you have this healthy ego that has a lot of ambitions and really takes pride in what you do, virtue, that really shows up with respect, with love, with honor, that really wants to be seen as dependable, reliable, strong, steady. So that's the ego, and the person that when someone says you did a good job, they can genuinely usually say, yeah, I feel really good about what I did out there. There's certainly areas of improvement, but I feel good about it. Where you're able to really receive a compliment, receive feedback, and to truly receive it, and to allow, even though, you won that Stanley Cup or whatever it is, there's this essence of pride, of like, yeah, I did that, we did that, as a team we did it. But you can look at your individual effort and you're like, yeah, I feel really good about how I showed up. I feel good about how I ate. I feel good about my routine before my game, after my game. I feel really good with my communication with my family, with all the different relationships. Like, I feel like I'm in this good space. And I also feel that there's always room for improvement. And that's what keeps you thirsty, keeps you hungry, keeps you showing up. So I want to come into this this ego to be developed. So there's the healthy ego that has a mindset that really has big lofty goals, that is ready to pursue them, and also has in their mind a structure in place of what it's going to look like. What are they going to do? But the ones that really make it to the top of the mountain are the ones that then take action, and every day they do the little things to get there. And they're also the ones that are okay to ask for support. They're okay to say, hey, I'm really struggling with this. Would you be my accountability partner and help me show up? Okay. So we need that version of us that is okay to show up for ourselves, that takes our journey seriously, that cares about how people perceive us. And I'm going to dive into this a little bit, why it's important to care about what other people think. And these are the people that actually verbally share it with you. So there's the caring what other people think, and it's just like a posture, thinking you heard someone say something, just how they're responding to you, how they're communicating to you. Something feels like they don't respect you, they don't appreciate you, or that you're being judged. There's something there that doesn't feel good. And then there's the ones where your coach or someone shares to you, maybe it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, where it's like, I don't feel like I can rely on you. So something is shared directly with you where you then think, yeah, well, I guess I have been late the last few times and I did cancel that one time. Yeah, I can see why you would not think I'm reliable, and I want to be reliable. So I'm going to do my best to then show up. So it's important that you care. Okay. And if you are receiving all of these, it's called like placating, where someone is, you know, doing something or behaving in a way and they're demonstrating that they don't have respect for you, or they don't appreciate you, they're judging you. Maybe they don't look you in the eye when you come into the room, something. And if you tune into that, the ego of you that is healthy, and you tune into that and you truly see like, what do I think is coming up here? Not to spend too much time there, but quite quickly you could reflect upon how you've been behaving, how you've been showing up for the team. And instead of putting a lot of energy into being angry or frustrated or whatever at how this teammate, this person is behaving or communicating to you, and it's maybe in an indirect way, when you tune into it, you can really say, do you know what? I actually, again, haven't been showing up on time. I haven't been engaging with the group. I haven't been looking to inspire or to support. That I'm going to show up tomorrow and I'm going to give more. Or you could literally have a conversation with that person and say, is everything okay? It just feels like something's up right now. But the ego of you that needs to care enough about what you're doing and what values you will be aligning with and walking in integrity with, and how you're going to show up for your game, show up for your life, and how you will be a beacon of light for others, that lighthouse for others to witness as you show up and feel the deep like honor of this pursuit that you're on. And to truly give yourself credit where credit is due, and always come back to, where am I investing energy and is it helpful? Always giving yourself time at least once a month, or I would say every 3 weeks, where you actually look closely at your habits, look closely at how you're communicating, look and listen to your mind, and really reflect upon how you're living life, how you're experiencing it. Do you feel good about what you're doing? Do you feel proud about what you're doing? Do you look in the mirror at the end of the day and think, I love this person, I respect this person, I am this person's friend, I'm their ally? And to slowly always cultivate that deep, deep, deep relationship with yourself and with your own perception of who you are and what you're proud of, and what things are you going to work on? What things are you continuing to practice? Because life is an evolutionary journey. It's a continuum of really wanting to show up for yourself and show up for others, show up for your team. But it's so very, very, very important to really care, to really have a deep why behind this. Like, I believe that me showing up for my dream and doing what I love every day, that someone out there is going to be inspired by it. And they might be having a challenging day. And somehow in that moment, when they're watching this game, when they're in that arena, they feel a little bit of hope for their journey. And they show up for it. They see that it's possible. Maybe it's you just really showing the world that it's okay to love, respect, and trust yourself. It's okay to show up for yourself wholeheartedly and show up for your family, for everyone. So there's this deeper caring of why am I doing what I'm doing, and do I feel it in my bone marrow of I care. And you care enough that you change your habits, you change your ways, you refine your approach to life, you become more and more kind, compassionate, and responsible for your journey. And you slowly just show up with that deep, deep, deep care and attention, love and respect. And every day you bring in this awareness and this deeper reflection of what this journey means, where you can truly just walk into the rink and smell it and just think, what a journey. That's the key, right? So keep that ego, keep it healthy, keep it as non-judgmental as possible, and and just be kind, be self-responsible, be reverent, be devoted, persevere, and just keep showing up for yourself and be proud. Give yourself credit where credit is due. Let go of the habits, the thoughts, the beliefs, the feelings that are not serving you. Okay, take care, my dears. Bye.